Hello everyone, welcome to another sharing of wisdom bits. So today I would like to share something that is valuable for meditators as well as anybody because it is all connected as well as it is very helpful for our day-to-day life also, or careers, professions, studies, whichever walk of life you are uh, dealing with now. So about our minds, just an ancient example. So it is said, uh, if you go to the forest and catch, just example, wild animal. Uh, so in this example, it is a wild bull, or you can say even a cow. So anyhow, you bring this wild animal and keep it tied up. It's just example. And then how will it react? So it is said, what you do is you tie it to a post and you get back and just watch, because it will be very aggressive and you cannot do anything with it because it will be very violent and it won't listen to you however kind or anything you want to be. Then after some time it will be running here and there trying to break free lot of things. Then it will come to a time that it will run and run and run and come to the rope will get more tight and closer to the post. Then after some time it will sit down. Then what you can do is you can slowly approach it and let it feel you. Then you can slowly feed it, and little by little you can get it to know you, and later you don't have to tie it, you don't have to do anything with it. It will be so affectionate and helping you. So the same thing applies to our mind. Then what happens is, soon as we try to do something with our mind, it's in its old habits. So we have to kind of like tame it or direct it in the proper direction. It applies for children, it applies for adults, it applies for in spirituality, careers, life, family situations, anything, relationships, anything, even if you are a control body of some institute or company, anything. Then our mind is like this wild animal. And then slowly what we do is we tie it. Slowly means like we tie it to a post. So usually the post is the meditation, and then the string or the rope that holds the animal is mindfulness. So this can be applied in the spiritual life as well as, which is the same actually, our other things in life. So what happens is the post had been there forever. For example, in meditation, the what we practice, the legit methods, they have been there for like thousands of years. So there's actually nothing to change in them. And the mindfulness is the key factor, because the mind, it does its thing. And if you want to focus it in one direction, what happens? It first starts reacting, because it was like a wild animal, no? You just let it see what it wants, hear what it wants, taste, smell, do. So it doesn't want to be caught up in something. What I mean is not to remove the freedom of things, but to focus on something which is wholesome and good in your life, whichever life uh, moments you are facing or situations you are facing. And this can be easily be done through meditation. That's the beauty of it. And then what happens is the animal starts running, and uh, you cannot, it seems unapproachable, but later it settles down. So even a glass of water, if you want the water to settle down, the best thing is you keep it on the table, and then it settles down. Likewise, we are using a meditation object or some important thing in your life, but the mindfulness should be there. These legit things and valuable things had been there forever, not the bad things, I mean. And then the mindfulness should be there, and then later, this mind of ours, which is like a wild animal, will try to do all its gimmicks, but at some point it will come and stay and sit, or it will have to sit because the rope, when it runs round the post, it shortens, and then it will have to sit down very close to the post. So now we are really close to the idea we have. If it's meditation, we are really close to the meditation object. Or if it's your life goal, you are really close to it. Then what happens is we slowly approach it, and we familiarize with it. We master it, or we be skillful with it. Then we slowly start feeding this animal. Then it becomes more and more friendly towards us. So likewise, we feed the wholesome things. In meditation also, there are steps after steps in each practice. In life also, to reach your goal, whichever it is, in a wholesome way, there are different steps, and you can take it further. Then later, the mind becomes so obedient. Like a, not only that, it becomes like your best friend. Before it was so difficult, but now it becomes your best friend, and it helps you in any way. So this is a beautiful example used from ancient times, and not only in meditation, you can use this in your day-to-day life, and you can know the situation about your mind also. So let us take this example into our lives, and make our lives very useful and wholesome to oneself and the others. And I wish you all the very best.